South Korean President Moon Jae-in is in Rome for this year's G20 Summit, which will be held over the weekend. Ahead of the global gathering, he will sit down for talks with Pope Francis at the Vatican on Friday. During those talks, he's expected to ask for the Pope's support for the long-stalled peace process on the Korean Peninsula. Our senior Blue House correspondent Kim Min-ji, who's traveling with the president, follows us this report.
Closely watched on President Moon Jae-in's itinerary is his meeting with Pope Francis at the Vatican on Friday, their first sit-down in 3 years. President Moon arrived in Rome on Thursday afternoon, the opening round of his trip to Europe, for the G20 Summit and the UN Climate Change Conference in Glasgow. The Blue House says President Moon is expected to ask for the Pontiff's continued support for peace on the Korean Peninsula, and could also discuss a potential papal visit to North Korea. He will also hold talks with Vatican Secretary of State Pietro Parolin. Pope Francis, who has made appeals for inter-Korean rapprochement many times, has previously expressed willingness to consider such a trip. In 2018, when President Moon delivered a verbal message from North Korean leader Kim Jong-un inviting him to visit, the Pope said he would, if there is an official invitation. However, the visit never materialized due to the stalled peace process on the Korean Peninsula, following the abrupt breakdown of the second North Korea-US summit in Hanoi in 2019. President Moon says he'll make efforts until the end of his term in May 2022 for a new order of peace and prosperity on the peninsula through dialogue and diplomacy. Recently, he has been pushing for a symbolic declaration to end the 1950-53 Korean War. South Korea's Unification Ministry, which handles inter-Korean affairs, will be holding an exhibition in the Italian capital this week in conjunction with the president's trip, highlighting Seoul's efforts for peace.
Through his meeting with the Pope, President Moon is expected to make another shot to try and resuscitate the Korean Peninsula peace process. Adding to those hopes, Pope Francis will also be sitting down for talks with U.S. President Joe Biden on the same day, where North Korea may also be discussed. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News, Rome.